Welcome back to Closing Bell on the 16th of November 2020 and Monday. So I've got a list here, what I would do, what recovery stocks I would put on my list. I thought I'll share this with you today, and if you've got yours, please share yours as well. So I've got a couple here, Boeing and Lockheed Martin. So Boeing aircraft company, obviously you know the name, you've been on one before at least. And Lockheed Martin, defense aircraft industry, defense contractor. So they have been depressed quite a bit through COVID-19, and if recovery modes come in, they seem to be good value. I'm not going to rank Boeing at 400 bucks, I'll rank them at 300. So sitting at 200, there's an upside of 50%. Lockheed Martin as well, there's a good upside of 25 to 30%. And once we go until the middle of next year, and once the contract starts moving, people go back to work again, start developing, start getting their orders in. So that's Lockheed Martin. And Berkshire Hathaway's, Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway BRKB sitting just recovered just now, over 1%. So it's not too bad to go in. He's got lots of oil stocks, he's got lots of Apple, he's got some Amazon, and he's got lots of financial institution and insurance. So Berkshire Hathaway may be something that you want to go in for recovery. You might have a room of 10-15% up to middle of next year. If you want a bit of a slower growth and a bit more steady, a bit more defensive, there's nothing wrong with a bit of Berkshire Hathaway. And also, I still like the likes of Nike and McDonald's. Nike, people are going to start going for sports, wearing new shoes coming out. McDonald's is still there. They're new rebuff delivery company. They're drive-in through their phone app technology. But still, McDonald's are there to cut costs, give jobs to people when they lose their jobs. So McDonald's will be something that's good, you know, in your portfolio for a bit more defensive growth type stock, not multiple growth, but at least you see McDonald's going up to 300 at some point in time in the next 10-15 years. And two oil stocks that I only recommend that anyone to own is Chevron and Total. Okay, these two companies, if oil goes up to 55, 60 in end of next year, you will see an upside for at least 25 to 30% more. So, and Total still pays dividend, Chevron still pays dividend, and if you're looking for an upside 25%, these two companies should be go-to. But for me, I play a bit high risk. You know, I've got a bit of room for risk. I'm going for the PMO, Premium Oil. I see a good 2x, 3x in Premium Oil. So I'm playing Premium Oil. I don't recommend for those who are not, who do not like risk, high risk. And finally, the last two is Uber and Lyft has got a huge momentum behind them. This opening up of using taxis and deliveries are favoring Uber and Lyft really, really well, even though the financial accounts do not work out. But for some reason, people just love them. And finally, the one that I am strongly considering putting in money is hydrogen fuel, is Plug Power and Bloom Energy. So I like Plug Power. I've seen their earnings in the last Q3, they've done really well. The clients they have are really huge. But think about it. The thing about hydrogen fuel is EV is established, is ready to roll. But in the longer term, hydrogen fuel may get cheaper than electric vehicles. So it's no harm holding the two, and especially when hydrogen fuel are really young. They might have already 2x in the last 6 to 8 weeks. Or potentially, if you're looking long term, 2025, building companies that don't have enough solar or windmill that might have hydrogen fuel power sitting beside providing power to their base. So Plug Power is something I'm looking really, really closely, and I do like the thesis for growth. And finally, we've got Pfizer, we've got Moderna. Who will be the next one? The next one will be AstraZeneca, I think. AstraZeneca with Cambridge or Oxford, whoever's developing it. And if they come out with news about their vaccine, about how successful their trials are, they might do another jump of 15% like everybody else. They might go in for the 90, the 95s. So something that if you guys do hold AstraZeneca, just hold them. Just wait for the news. You just go boom like what I've seen on Pfizer and Moderna. So the sky's the roof, ceiling, and you know, it's no harm holding COVID-19 recovery stocks. This is me for today. Things are changing day on day. Hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you soon again on Closing Bell. Alright, have a good time. Take care. Bye.